Poppy, you're in luck. I hope you can hear me. I'm on the lapel. Hold on. I'm on the lapel mic. You're in luck. Oh, wrong one. Let me go to this one. There we go. I hope this sounds okay. Let's get the background music. Oh, it's already going good. There's no desktop audio. I should have that on actually, just in case. Watercolors. Watercolors. Ignore everything else other than the canvas. We have our. Ooh. I've been free bleeding in my watercolors, as you can see. Love a bit of free bleeding. There are my colors. Some a lot more used than others so far, evidently. I don't know why I held that for so long. But I've got a little table down in front that you can't see that they're sitting on. And with a stitched glass for our water, essential for watercolors. Now, what I haven't, since the last time I touched this painting, what has changed is my brush selection. I have a lot more brushes than I previously did. One set, I'm gonna bring my entire little art supply thing across. Oh, I'm dropping so much shit. I need that ruler actually. This is what sits on my desk with all my art supplies in it. This is the smaller one for the stuff I need on hand. I have a bigger drawer that you can't see. It's behind the canvas for the rest of all the embroidery stuff and all that. That's not important right now. On top are all my brushes. Now these ones are ones you can put water inside of. And I haven't tested them out yet, and my main worry is that they release water too early or too much at one go. But I think they would be made to not do that though, right? So I think we should test them out today. Because where is a better place to test them out than right on stream, right? God, I need to do the roof. The roof, but then the roof is so boring to do on stream, right? Just for reference as well, I do have a sectioned off, because I'm doing this so that the measurements of the actual Last Supper measure up. You can see I've drawn the lines and shit on here with my actual canvas. You can see the lines I've drawn on the canvas as well. Just use my cursor on the canvas. You can see a little bit of the sketched outline for Jesus, who is myself. Maybe I should the door frame details, fix this, because this is kind of ugly. That's my main goal, but I don't know how long I'm going to be here. It's very warm in here. I might have to open the window in a minute. It's very warm. I am in a hoodie as well. I can't get the cap off this. Oh, okay, there we go. The main thing is I've got to fill them up though. I've got to fill them up, the tubes up. Fill them up, balloons! Separately, right? And that's a little bit annoying, I think. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see. I legit might not use them because I kind of don't like how they feel in my hand. Obviously, one second. Given the nature of them, they're quite thick. They're quite pen-like, and they're obviously squidgy. I don't like that. I like to grip the brush pretty hard, and obviously these smaller brushes are a lot. They're gonna be firm. They're gonna be a lot smaller and stuff. It's nicer in the hand. So I'm gonna move these to the side for now, just so I have easier access to my other brushes. But yeah, you can see. I want to paint everything other than the people, and you can see where obviously I've painted the background that is gonna be then covered up by the sketch, right? This is all gonna be covered up, but I like the idea of it building as layers, you know. But maybe that's a bad idea. I actually don't know how watercolors work. I'll be honest with you. I started this without any sort of checking into how this works, but. Okay, if I switch to this screen, I can zoom in on what I want. You can see how sort of drawn, okay, hello? It doesn't want to zoom in. Which person I have a file that tells me. Alakai and Jasper, I'll tell you in a second, because I actually marked out, I think if I open this file, here we go. This is gonna be changed a certain amount, right? So yeah, you're the three arguing here. This is obviously Marvin, Dion, Nia, Stefan, Donnie, Brookley, me, Leo, Jay, and then this is Jay's girlfriend Lily, and then Alakai, Poppy, Jasper. So that's you guys there. I hope you appreciate Poppy. I gave you the one who's kind of giving that. I feel like that's a look you would give. The neck stretched out, the hands to the side, the like, you know. Obviously me. Yes, but good. Judas here is Stefan. That's what I'm sort of going for. But yeah, you can see I just sort of trying to get that on the orientation and stuff, and then the light doesn't catch it the same way. It's a lot more defined on my thing. Also, there are some streaks across here that weren't. I think I might have bumped them at some point without realizing there's some streaks here, but I think they'll cut like this big one across here. I don't know if you can see that. That was not there before, but that will get covered up because I'm gonna go over all of this. It does take a while for this stuff to absorb into the canvas, so but this has been sitting for like fucking ages now. Let's just start. We're gonna start with. That's a lot of busy work up top there, isn't it? That's a lot of just sort of painting shapes. Let's do the door frame. The door frame is yet to be done. It's these 4 pieces, I guess. I've already sectioned off. I can see it here, but I don't know if you can. I've already sectioned it off. I don't know if my head's gonna come into camera when I lean in, but more than likely it will. I'm gonna find the right brush. Start with something small. We'll start with these 2. No, actually that's kind of big. Hold on. We'll start with. I think. Get rid of that one. Probably like these 2. I'm not very bad at looking at the frame. I'm also hiding my chat right now. The focus doesn't want to change because it's like on the canvas. So I also have 5 sweets in my pocket, so I'll be having some of these as we go on. And again, I hope my mic sounds fine, but let's have a cherry one first. Let's have a cherry one to start off with. God, I haven't done a non-game stream in a while. Let's fill in. We'll fill in the door frame with a similar color to the edges of here, because I think I did mix a lot of colors, and then I kept no track of how or what I used to mix them. So we're just gonna sort of be free bleeding, free balling, whatever the term is. This is got a strong flavour. It's a bit I don't have like a really big, like this easel's like, I can stand next to this easel and be fine with it. No, maybe not. But it's a fair size one. We used to have like an actual full size easel in the house. I don't know where that went. Someone with that. But this is what we got. So I am sitting down for all of this. But I can see chat, which is nice. Yeah, getting off this. I have to remember to present to camera since it is a sort of cut off frame. But we're just gonna go with this for now and see what that gets for us. That's me painting over my sketch. No. To be fair, that's pretty close already to what that was. You know what I'm gonna do? Even better. Well, let's smack on this sweet. I'll change my orientation a little bit so that the camera is more flat on with the canvas and that I can sort of just be turned in the same orientation as you know? So we're going to do like that, I think. Obviously bring the camera around as well. Yeah. Then I'm not like painting at an awkward angle and I'm not like intersecting the frame every fucking 5 seconds. Bring the table closer to me. I'll have to turn my head to look at chat, that's fine. I'm just going to fill it in with this. You can still see the pen marks underneath at the moment, which is fine because it's only the first layer, but yeah. Now I'm fully facing away from the computer, so I cannot see chat at all. So if you want me to respond to your message, you have to buy some bits and do TTS. TTS stream, guys. I should enable the. I guess it's an add-on, isn't it? So fucking plug-in or whatever for channel point TTS. Maybe I'll do that in a minute. Well, I'll fill this in. We're just gonna. We're not trying to be too precise. If you're looking for any sort of Bob Ross commentary, you come to the wrong place. I'm not really a Bob Ross type. I'm more of a I can't think of anything. My brain just switched off. It looks so lumpy on the canvas. I don't know if that comes through or not, but it looks very lumpy. I also just can't see the stream. That screen is like genuinely like directly behind me. I have to turn my chair all the way around to see it. Shit. I'm gonna, as soon as I'm done smacking on this sweet, I'm not gonna put another one in because it is, wow, it's really taking my my mouth ability. My talking is just smacking this damn sweet down. God damn. Alright, good. Is it wrong to blaspheme while I paint? I guess technically it isn't Jesus, it's gonna be me, isn't it? So if I kept about blaspheming, it would be more apparent in my life rather than just while painting the Last Supper. I should do that little, I know there's a setting where I can have chat like ping when it goes on. I don't know if I'll be able to turn it on or even find out how to turn it on. Nothing like some... Oh shit! Nothing like... Fuck. Nothing like some mouth smacking sounds to bring the cozy vibe. I know, honestly. I don't know how the last time I used this mic was when we played Phasmophobia and I played it on VR. I can never remember how sensitive it actually is. So I don't know how much of that you're hearing. But I was then just choking as well, so maybe that's like karma for me making horrible noises on the stream for everyone to hear. Oh my goodness. I almost died. If I died on stream and you're the only one to see it, Poppy, would you tell people I had an honorable death? Yeah, no, I'm alright. I'm just dying for a second. I've been choking on a fucking hard sweet, but I'd rather choke and die on a hard sweet than a soft one, you know? Feels like a little bit less embarrassing. I'm gonna get closer to the canvas. I don't know how much of me you can see now, but it is my channel, so who else would you expect to see? Poppy, you should come here one day and stream my thing without us telling anyone. You just come around and stream, act like it's all normal, and you never do it again. We never acknowledge it. Like, I got more games than Jasper, so that's more fun. Unless you count demos, I guess. And it's got a billion trillion demos. There's 1 terabyte hard drive. Real men have 24 terabytes of storage and use it almost exclusively for saving footage. Oh God, this is way too wet. I've made this way too wet. Listen, I'm sure, you know, is it Leonardo da Vinci painted Alexa? Who painted The Last Supper? Okay. Alexa, who painted The Last Supper?
The Last Supper was painted by Leonardo da Vinci.
Yes, yeah, I know my art history. Leonardo da Vinci painted The Last Supper. See, what was I going to say about Leonardo da Vinci? Nothing like some mouth smacking. Thank you, Poppy, for that wonderful clip. I can already imagine that it's absolutely a joy to hear. We will play it in a moment. I'll get down to this line here and then I'll play it to see how bad it actually is. That big ass streak does not seem to be disappearing in the way that I thought it would. Okay, I filled that in rather quick. I'm actually quite surprised. Although I have bled some of the lines for sure. But that's fine because we're going to fill that in. Let's listen to this wonderful clip Poppy has prepared for us, shall we? See how bad it actually is. I can't hear a fucking thing. Is it coming through? Oh shit. I'm gonna turn my mic up. I legit. Are my speakers low? Yeah, they're low as fuck. Okay, hold on. Oh shit. Nothing like. That's still quiet as shit. Is that me? Am I volume like super low? No, it's 100. Am I bugging? Am I quiet? If I'm quiet, please tell me, because like I shouldn't be quiet. It looks like it's actually it does look kind of quiet on my stream. Hold on. I'll turn it up to like that. If I'm quiet now, then I can't fucking do shit about fuck. Now we gotta go in. I might have already fucked it up. Guys. Daddy might have already fucked things up. I got too confident. I might have fucked things up a little bit. No worries though. We're gonna do a little outline, like a dark grey. We're gonna use the dark grey down at the bottom there, the one below the super used one, and we're gonna give it a little outline. Well, I might want a thinner brush if I have one. Do I have a thinner brush? Yes, I do. Look at these. You see which one's been used more, can't you? We're gonna go for that real thin tipped one. Oh, it's firm, strong, steadfast is not a word to use here, but I just wanted to say it out loud. I also wanted to say fastidious, but I can't remember that one. Alexa, what does fastidious mean? Excessively particular. Ooh, hard to please. Ooh, demanding. Oh my goodness, that's not why I thought that was. Oh my god. This is spreading way more than I wanted to. That's fine. We'll cover that up. Daddy knows what he's doing. Daddy knows what he's doing. Don't you worry, baby. Don't worry, baby girl. Daddy knows what he's doing. It's kind of missed that line about twice. It's kind of bleeding into the other colours, but hey, that's what I was gonna say. Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sure there was some line bleeding. I'm sure it wasn't perfect, right? It's not. Is it like a notorious? It's not like a notoriously Fucking hell! Can I speak English? Apparently, fucking not. All right, it's coming together, right? It's all gonna look in time. It's all gonna make sense. I'm going way over what I originally planned, so I'm fucking this up. Just down to here, blend it into the lenses. There we go. Just gives it a little bit of sense of 3D, you know. Of a third dimension. My arm is already getting tired. Oh, I think I'm bumping into every. Oh my god, I've already got over the. Okay. Just into the That's fine. That's fine. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. And then on top of this here, now we need to add in those. Yeah, you know. You know what I mean? The orangey, sort of browny color that we don't actually really have properly. But we'll make some. We'll use some of this orange here, which is coming out rather yellow. I'm worried about the color that it's creating right now. I'll put some here. Take some of that. And we're just gonna mix that with a little bit of, I think, like a light gray. Maybe a bit of gray and a bit of brown, I think. Take a bit of this brown here, which is the most used color, obviously. Bit of that brown. You know what? Actually, not gray. Take a bit of the white. I think the white would be more necessary for that. Lighten it up a little bit. Yeah, I like that. That's probably should make more than just that though, right? I need to go around that whole edge of that door twice. Let's make a bit more of that. Let's use a bigger brush for that. I think we'll use this one here. A bit more of that orange. Just put it next to it. Get as much up as we can. I'm sure there's probably some like art tutorial online that's like, if this is your first time doing a big painting, don't use watercolors. They can be this, they can do this, and I just didn't sort of think of looking into it beforehand. I'm so smart. Okay. But if that is the case, then I'd rather learn on the job than never know, you know? A bit more white. Grab all of that together. Okay. Yo, didn't know you were a drawer. Maybe this is, I'm painting. I'm painting right now. Trying to find my brush. I may have flattened out the sharp point on that one brush, but that's life, I guess. We just gotta stick with it. Now we're doing the edge of the door frame on the out. So we'll do the outside first, just so we can get a good line go. Ooh, it's quite thick, isn't it? Not like super thick, but it's like quite thick. Put it onto the actual line of the door. This is going to require a good couple layers, I think. Let's get some more water on that. Really wet that up. Is that your reference? Yeah. So it is. The idea is that it is the Last Supper, and then once like everything is painted, other than the people, I'm going to put myself as Jesus, and then my friends as the 12 disciples. So you can tell I'm quite a humble person. I mean, to be fair, if you go on my Twitter profile for I don't know how many years now, maybe 2020, 2021, my banner picture has been a picture of myself with the actual 12, like Jesus removed from the picture, 12 disciples. And I think I even have it as like a stream background. I'm fucking this up so bad. I didn't bring any tissue paper. I should have brought tissue paper with me. I made that way too thick. It's fine, we're gonna go over it another color anyway. But I am not paying attention at all right now. Yeah. So I'm obviously getting quite humble. He is our Jesus. I don't have Twitter. Yeah, you know what? For the best. It's for the best that you don't have Twitter. It's a horrible place filled with horrible, horrible people. I have been a frequent user of it. I mean, it was never great in the first place, right? But it used to be a lot better. I've been a frequent user of it for my current Twitter account is like 13 years old or something like that. Maybe 14. I can't remember exactly. And I had like an account before, so I've been on there for like fucking I think since I was 11, so 15 years. I'm fucking this up. That needs to be way more orangey. I think I've not put enough. I've not put enough. I overestimated how effective this orange would be, and I've not put enough in there. It might also need to be a bit darker as well, so I should put some like dark grey in there. I was right, I should have put the grey in there, I knew it. Yeah, if you don't have a Twitter account, it's for the best. That grey has gone really grey. That's gone really grey actually, hold on. I think I somehow one splodge of grey was too much. Now it's like a murky shit water brown. And thank you, Poppy, I am your Jesus. Poppy, she prays at my feet every day, so. Poppy, I asked Alakai today if she wanted to go to M&S and see if they have any of the fancy Easter eggs yet, because we were talking about it the other day, and she told me to go kill myself. Can you believe that? She told her Lord and Savior to go kill himself. She might not have actually used the words "go kill yourself," but like the sentiment behind her message was basically just like I hate you, I hope you die, go kill yourself. So like that's how I'm kind of taking that right now. Because like, what do you mean you're hanging out with friends? Poppy and Jasper are at home right now, and I'm here, so you're not with friends. You're with random people that you don't even know. Unless, of course, she considers us family, which we are. I thought to say that though because I was jealous. Because you were jealous? Well, why are you jealous? We're gonna go see Pink Panthers, just me and you. You shouldn't be jealous. Alakai should be jealous because she's not coming along. I never even asked her. Can you believe it? I asked you and I never asked Alakai. I'm changing. I'm becoming a different man. Can we get Easter? Will there still be Easter eggs in shops at the end of May? Isn't Easter over by that point? Like I know they come out early, but I don't think they stay that late, do they? Because people only like buy them up in like the £1 sales and shit. I don't know what Easter eggs do to the people in this country, but it's insane. Yeah, it gets like so wide on the way down. I'm just like, but on camera it looks way better than in person, which is like not fun to say out loud. This is all gonna need I'm gonna have to do this entire painting over again in the second layer, because these fucking pencil lines come out so much stronger than I thought they would. I wishes she was us, Poppy, you know? So I need this to blend in more. This doesn't blend like at all. That's gonna piss me off. Like the gap between the thing above the door and the wall. I need that to blend way more. But like again, I think this is things I painted like so far and separate. So it's like the color mixes I actually use just don't. What are you doing tomorrow, Poppy? Let's go look if they got fancy Easter eggs tomorrow. I imagine if you guys all got Saturday off, probably all working tomorrow, I would guess. There's no way they're letting you all have Saturday, Sunday off. No, I don't believe that one bit. There's like a 0% chance of that ever fucking happening, right? They're both working, I think, but you're not. Well, like, obviously Jasper's gonna be working because, like, obviously, you know, he doesn't work Saturday, so they make him work Sunday pretty much all the time, right? That's way too. I shouldn't put that on. So I'm trying to mix up a color, and it's just not coming the way I want it to. not coming the way I want it to. Just fucking come. That might do actually. Let's see. Just a little layer and I'll blend it in. It's very green though. It's because I added green to it. Let's see. Ooh, that's actually, that's blending well. Ooh, I like that, okay. Okay. That's gone a lot better than I thought it would. I'm in Bristol. Oh, yeah, you're in Bristol, aren't you? For fuck's sake. You're fucking useless, you are. Stop. Well, I want to go visit my cat. I don't care about my parents. What the fuck? Ew. Stop visiting anywhere in Bristol. Stop visiting me. What am I talking about? Oh fuck! I want a fancy Easter egg. I want a fancy Easter egg for my friends. That blends a lot better. Just to fill in the middle bits. Leave a bit for the shadow, obviously. Actually, I'm very happy with how this is going. God, Jasper wishes he was me. What was your fucking train ticket to get from... I imagine you got a return ticket. What did you pay for that? For what, London to Bristol and then back again? I know you said your mom like paid half or whatever. Oh shit, that is leaking other paint colours onto the thing. That's not good. That's not good. I'll fix that. That's not good. Oh no, this is going worse. It's fine. If we just smudge this out and we'll blend it back in again later. £51. So stupid with a rail card. Jesus Christ, that's with the rail card. What the fuck? £51 with a rail card. I don't know how the fuck I did it, but I went to York from the train, and it was like over like the Christmas New Year's period. And my ticket was only like 40 quid there and back. I don't know how I got a fucking return ticket. Like it was like so busy. I went like 2 or 3, well, like the 2 days after Christmas. Not something I can get away with anymore. I don't like this big smudge effect. I don't remember how I ended up with that, but I want to get rid of that. Let's get a big brush and just wet it up. And see if I can displace some of that paint. And blend it. Might even add some of this on top of it, actually. I need a bit more than that. It's like a good grey blodge. So I don't know how I ended up with, and like I know it looks a bit more natural with like the shades in the colour and stuff, but it means I have to do like the rest of the fucking thing like that, and I can't be arsed. No, I shouldn't say I can't be arsed. That's bad. But that's bad form. I should be asked. You know what? I will be asked. What we're gonna do, just to get it a little less grey, flatten some out with the white onto this. That seems to blend in pretty well. See? Blends pretty well. Still the shadowy bits, but a lot less obvious. Okay, that's super wet. Stupid joke. Needs a bit more of the hide the darker grey underneath. Or just make everything grey, I guess. What's that thing Bob Ross always says about happy little accidents or something? I don't believe in that shit. I believe in mistakes that make me angry. Watching both you and Jasper, and it's just Jasper singing "Watch Me Whip." Yeah, I can imagine there's quite a bit of a juxtaposition between his stream and my stream right now. Yes, I'm just like painting and just. And like he's so jealous right now. The thing is, he was talking about, like, obviously, like, painting on his stream and stuff for his anniversary. First off, because I suggested it to him. Let's just get that out of the way. And I suggested it to him because, like, I was already thinking of doing it for months and months on end. And I literally put the what do you call it? The canvas on the thing. I was gonna do it a few days ago. I just didn't bother doing it. So don't try and get him to say. Don't try to let him convince you I'm copying him. But it was my idea, and I already had this shit beforehand. Let's see you buy a fucking canvas and a fucking easel, Jasper. Let's see you fucking carry that back on the bus from Wimbledon, because it was the only place that had it, and they refused to deliver. There was a fucking football match going on as well, and I had to get on the I had to wait public transport, and Happy was staring at me while I carried this shit over. Because I perfectly timed my fucking exit from the shop with the football match for whoever fucking ending. Let's see you do that, Jasper. I think he'd shoot himself rather than get on public transport. It's crowded. Let alone carrying like unwieldy fucking shit in his arms. Just going off on Jasper's over here. You tell him I'm talking shit about him. Let him know. He won't be able to resist but entering the chat. And when he gets here, I'll just be like, I don't know what you're talking about, Jasper. I was just saying that you should do it. I think it's a great idea. It was my idea. Why would I hate on it? Poppy's a liar. She's a freaking lying bitch. And obviously, he'll support that. Because he knows you're a liar. Then he'll be like, actually, no, wait, that's my wife. I have to support her. And he'll get confused because he knows his wife's a liar. So it's like a whole situation for him. Might break his brain a little bit, but I think he's already pretty broken, isn't he? You couldn't lie to him, or you couldn't tell him the truth. He's having such a good time. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. You see that clip yesterday of him fucking missing his shots and getting mad? He's been arguing with me about it today. I'm like, Jasper, I don't know. I saw, man. I saw you missed your shots. That's all I know. All I know is you missed your shots, and that's what the footage shows. Okay, a little bit to the edge. This is gonna need so many fucking layers to actually stand out as it should. I wonder what Leonardo DiCaprio would think if he saw me doing this. Probably something in Italian. Oh fuck, I fucked that one up. I'm really fucking this up. Guys, I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking this up. I'm fucking this up bad. And you know what? I'm gonna fuck it up at least to make it consistent, right? Then it looks like I did it on purpose. It's gonna need some shadows and shit. I started this last year, right? This is something I started probably cut close to a year ago. And it's just been sitting for so long. Like, I'll get motivation to do it, but I'll forget to do it. So it's like, I just didn't do it, you know, basically. You know what I mean? Essentially. But like, I don't know. Maybe I should have done the full sketch first, like draw everything in, rather than just like the bits I was working on. But that probably would have drove me insane. Maybe I should have done it in a different paint format. I don't know if watercolors was the right choice, but certainly the cheapest one, I'll say that. Those acrylics were staring at me going, ooh, really? This much per... What the fuck did I just do there? Only this much per bottle. It's like, yeah, but I'm going to need like 10 bottles of every colour. Okay. I feel that end, that's fine. So, you know, nothing's ever truly as cheap as you'd want. Guys, I'm already tired. Should I end the stream? I finish the stream here and just play a game. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not that kind of guy. I swear to God, I'm not that kind of guy. I can stick to this. I can keep doing this. I just need to make that grayer. There's a little bit of a larger brush, I think. This one. Guys, go ahead and donate 500 subs right now to keep the subathon going. God, I don't know. I think that's the most shameless thing you can do on Twitch. Because, like, hype trains and stuff, right? I think those are, like, they have to, you know, people can manipulate them, right? But there has to be a certain level of it just naturally happening, right? That's why they're integrated into the platform. But when you say, like, I am specifically streaming so you can send me $5 to $15, it's kind of just like, do you have such little shame that that's the only moment? And they're never like doing anything worth it, you know? If it was like, oh, we're doing this as like a charity thing, right? And all the subs during this period, whatever they raise, will send however much to charity, and it will keep us going. Because obviously, the more you send, the longer we have to go. I'd get it. I'd be like, yeah, that's a good thing. But they're just like, yeah, man, give me more money. And every time you send me your hard-earned money, I will stay on the stream longer and get more money. Like, what? What are we doing? What do you mean? That's horrendous. And people buy into it. I know, like, there's a lot of thing where, like, a lot of these subathons, they kind of fake it, right? Because they'll see that it's getting low and they realize it's worth spending however much money to keep it going, so that in the long run they send more. But it's still so gross. It's still such a, like, you don't respect your audience kind of thing. To, like, you know, again, they a lot of them, they do not provide any real form of entertainment other than just sitting there. And, like, they're already begging for subs on their best days. There's no acknowledgement of their actual, like, audience. It's just very strange. I don't like it. I don't think anyone should, but people just, oh my god, Sabaton, oh my god, he's the Kaiser Nat. I know he's not streaming anymore, but he was the fucking big one, right? I know like IShowSpeed probably participated in that to a certain degree, but his like whole going to Africa thing, going around the world, going to Asia, that's shit people should be watching. Like, I'm not saying you sit down and watch the whole fucking stream, but at least like, no, I can't fucking this up. I'm fucking this up bad. I'm not concentrating. At least that's something more than Kai Cenat sitting in a fucking room. Or that other guy, was it Rakai? And he's just... Huh? Why are you talking like that? Speak like a fucking human being, first off. Who the fuck donated $10,000 to him on my stream? Yeah, man, he's a charity. What's a charity? They donated to a charity. Sorry, they didn't donate to $10,000 to the millionaire, or however much money you've got. Probably broke as shit, actually. Begging people to say, oh yes, I can buy a new house, I can stream it there better. Fucking hell, man. The things that die that you gotta beg for money. The millionaires that beg for money. Fucking joke. I said the same for that Hassan guy as well. Like, at least, like, you know, he's having discussions and shit, but he's not truly any better than the rest of them. He's still sitting there on his fucking throne begging for money. You don't sit at your computer all day, every day, doing what he does without the incentive of fucking cash. It's grotesque. A lot of these people now, they don't even start with any sort of passion. They just hear this money and streaming, that's what they go for. And they sit in a fucking empty living room with no furniture. Why would I ever log on to a fucking stream where nothing's happening? I sit and watch and then go and donate money to an undeserving fucking American. You got kids wanting to do the same because they think it's easy money. So I guess technically it fucking is, right? Or am I just being a jealous bitch about everything? I don't know. Maybe it's me being a little prick. I don't fucking know. Just think it's gross. That Rakai should be in school. Not fucking disrespecting people in public or whatever fucking bullshit he's on that there. It's annoying when someone you like as well starts doing it. That fucking guy did the you little Ronnie, son? Little Ronnie with a fat ass butt? He does streaming, he's the same. Which, I mean, I guess it's to be expected, but it's annoying when someone you find funny gets into that bullshit. But I guess he was never a particularly you know, not a character you'd look up to, right? For what? My fault, OG. I don't like how harsh the line is along the door. I need to flood that out with some other colour. Have it less harsh. I don't know if you can see it on stream. It's like a very thick, great line I did. I know I can like blend it out with the water, but I'm a little worried about it running downwards, which it is now doing. So I should have tissue paper, and I still haven't gone up and got any. Why haven't I done so? I don't know. Maybe I'm stupid. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I've got nothing in my head but rocks. You know, some people do. I'm not talking about streamers anymore. I'm just talking about people that I know. Absolute just pebbles in your fucking skull. I'll look back at my stream now to see how it looks on camera. That was way better on camera. What the fuck? It looks so much better on cam. It's pissing me off. It's also just way more. It looks darker now. Like I need to make my shit dark. I don't want to make it darker. I like it that it's light. I've stopped at the sleeves. You can see the sketch on there because I just can't really be asked. There's a big fucking streak across it. I don't know what caused that. Because like nothing would have bumped into it unless the old man's been in there and done it. The canvas has looked dented on this side as well, actually, where it wasn't before. I think he's been in there. Also, when I drew it, I don't know if you can see it. Obviously, Jesus' hair flows down and stuff. I did mine to stop about here, because also at the time I had longer hair, and here is wearing the bandana. But now I don't know if I want to do that anymore. We'll see how my hair, wherever my hair is when I finish it, that's where it will be. Or do I do it today? Do I do that today? Do I do it myself today? That would make more sense, right? Then I have like something more striking and more obvious. Fuck yeah, I should do that today. It means I can use more of the vibrant colours that I have. Oh, I'm just painting my leg. I can use some of the more vibrant colours I haven't used yet. Yeah, fuck it. That's what we're doing today. That's what we'll do. We'll do at least the body, the neck, and the hair. I think when we'll go with whatever hair my hair looks like right now, and then we're kind of committed to it, right? It like timestamps it. I can come back in 6 to 9 months and do it again on stream. Have done no progress in between. Sounds fun to me. Okay, so his left side of his body is red on the clothing. You can just about see the lining for the actual arms. Can't wait. That's so sweet of you. For the 6 to 9 months or the now? Go for a lighter red for the main part of his robe or whatever the fuck that is. Go for that top red there. You can see glistening in the light. Let's see how this layers over. Oh, that goes over beautifully. It is a bit deep though, isn't it? The weight you decide to do this again. Yeah. I would like to do it. Well, my plan was, right, when I first started this, I was unemployed, right? Obviously just lost the job at the O, which is probably part of the reason why I picked it up again, considering current circumstances. But I thought it wouldn't be as big of an undertaking as it obviously turned out to be. I thought I'd have it done by like the summer, but then I ended up getting a job a lot sooner, like after like I started it, than I thought I would. Because obviously the way it was going, I just looked like I was never going to get a job. And I guess my project for this time of unemployment was the YouTube archive. Everything on there right now, I think public, it's like the middle of 2023. I've stopped because there's a few streams that I'm missing from like the middle to the late period. And I know I have them somewhere, but I can't find them because they're not saved in my footage drive. They're saved somewhere else, but I know they're there. And I don't want to upload and skip over, because I've already skipped like a few that I could not find at all. And there's ones that are like, it's obviously just not going to go up for plenty of different reasons. But these ones, I know they're good streams, and I want to find them, but I can't seem to fucking find them. I'm going to give it like a week if I genuinely can't, because there's some reason they're not like labeled the normal file name. There's like 2 different sets of file names they could be under. One is like the date of when the stream happened, going year, month, day, or it's the streams. So when you download it from Twitch, instead of it being like a regular file, the file is named with a specific string of numbers, and then I have the reference file for like all of my streams. So if I haven't found under either of those names, I don't know what the fuck it's saved under. I've even tried like the stream title from those days, and then I cannot find them, but I know they are somewhere, and it's driving me insane. So I'll give it another week. If I don't find it, then we move on. but the rest of 2023 is uploaded. It's like 4 streams from 2023 that I don't have. Like literally just 4. Which, to be fair, in 2023 I didn't stream that much. My main focus at the time was obviously just working. So it's like a bigger percentage of what actually was put out in that year. And I kind of don't want to like lose out on all of that. It's like a good few hours of stuff. But again, I'll give it a week. And then we'll get back to it. Also, it's just nice to have a little break. Because I've been doing that fucking stream archive non-stop for like how many weeks now. Which is, I'm happy I stuck to it though. I've definitely had an issue with the last few years of sticking to certain things. I mean, like, you know, evidently here. So it's good that I've stuck to it, and it's more admin work than it is anything, so it's a lot less draining. It is just now like the upload times. Had it been, I believe, because of like how I timed it out, everything, if every stream had been like around the same file size, obviously, you know, the streams obviously change in time, some of them like an hour and a half, some of them like 8 hours. But if they'd all like sort of followed the same format of however much data per hour, they would have all been at least uploaded by now. I don't know if they'd all been public, because obviously the thumbnails, which I've kind of streamlined quite a lot, but it still takes time to actually just do a certain amount of everything. That still would have taken me however long. But like, they'd all be uploaded. But now, again, because it's like 15 gig per hour of some streams, or every stream basically after, actually no, every stream from the PC is that big. If it was like off the PlayStation, it's a lot smaller. But yeah, they take time to upload, and like luckily a bunch of the 2023 ones were already not uploaded, but like transferred over from Twitch, so I didn't have to do any uploading at all. And I think 24 was the same as well. There's like a bunch that are already transferred, and the ones that aren't, I can just upload anyway, but it will still take time. Like again, one of the I think 2021 ones ended up being, you can only set 15 to upload per time, right? So I would set 15 to upload or whatever time, say it like right before I go to bed. Obviously leave the computer on to work overnight. And like, I wake up and like 2 or 3 were done. And then they got a process as well before you publish them. So like that's another however fucking long. Some of them like a day to process. Or at least like I'd check back like, and they'd still be going like 8 hours later. So I was like, fucking hell, man. It's just about waiting, and then I have to like, you know, do another 15, make sure I got all the right ones in the right order, check for any like copyright content, would get it taken down, because there were a couple that I put up without realizing there was copyright stuff in them, and then they get blocked. And then for some reason YouTube, when they block a video, so when you get a copyright warning, they let you cut the copyrighted content out. So like you can like trim the video or like silence the audio or whatever it is that you have to do to get rid of that copyrighted content, right? Certain ones, I don't know if it's because like the company just says they have to, they block the video entirely. And you cannot trim it at that point. You cannot do anything. You have to take that video down, make sure the next version you're going to upload of it has no copyrighted content, and then upload that. So you can upload a whole 45 gig, 3-hour stream, just to find out that there's something in there that blocks your video to like everyone. No option for you to trim it out, just for you to then have to upload it again. Obviously, because you're doing it in order, you can't publish anything that isn't, again, like in order, like anything that's like dated past that, you then can't publish regardless of whether it's fine, because you have to wait for that next one to be uploaded. And you're just kind of stuck doing that and waiting. And obviously, if anything interrupts the upload, that's an issue. You've got to fix that, and it's just, obviously the computer needs to be turned off every so often. I had my computer running for I think over a week, just uploading videos. So, you know, I'm using a darker red there. I don't know if you can even see that there, but I'm using it just to mark out where the shadows the armpit go. And then we'll do the same for the sleeves. Like you've got like a little bit of a divot here. That's like black. So I'll even go black there. And just keep laying red until it's the same sort of thing I want it on. Oh, I've never used the black on here apparently. At least it looks unused. It's very deep. Wow, it's a very deep color. So let's keep looking back. I don't know if I think my head's probably blocking out a certain amount of the painting when I lean in, but I can never really tell. Just to mark it out, right? And then we can go and like mark the arm. This is where I should be I should go get toilet paper, but I'm being lazy. Like looking around in the room to see if there's any toilet paper. I know there isn't. Let's use a brush to like. Oh god, it's smudging. Shit. Okay, you know what? We're gonna mix that in. Make it darker there. These like softer brushes I got here with the black handle. Try that again. Let's just, with the darker red, and then just paint that around the black where I want it to be. A bit of that lighter red. We'll just go on some more lighter red and just fill in the body again. Don't want too much of that green poking through. Some of these more vibrant colours, when you put the water on them, no matter how much you put, they come out a lot thicker. I've noticed. Like way, way thicker. Like almost acrylic-like, and it's like, when I said before, like the red applied so easily to the canvas, even over the other paint. It was quite like it feels like I'm using acrylic paint. It's crazy. But directly on the white, it doesn't seem to cover up as well for some reason. Over the lines, but it does on the body and the stuff. I don't know. On the like pre-painted stuff. I'm no like fucking. I don't know shit about paint. I don't know how paint works. I'm not a paint head. Paint head? That sounds racist. They're a paint scientist, we'll say. We'll still be able to see the lines through his arms. I don't know why I'm being so worried. Trying to see where the hands start. Okay, so leave it one up there. The dark and the light red, they blend together so well, you can barely tell them apart. Maybe this is the one I should be using the brushes with the water inside already on these like thicker colors. I don't know. Yeah, I can still see the lines through. That's good. That actually looks like... Why does that look like acrylic paint? What am I doing? Am I doing something wrong to make it look like that? Like, what's happening? This doesn't look like water. It's not even running. It's just sticking. That's crazy. I wonder what my very Christian auntie that I don't get along with would think about this. I'm sure she'd have many words to share with me. But again, we don't get along, so she can go fuck herself. I know it's a lighter blue, but I kind of want to use a royal blue, but I know it's not right. So we'll use something in between the light and the royal. Which will probably end up being more accurate anyway to the picture. Getting the details is what worries me, like the creases in the clothing. That's where I'm just like, damn, that's gonna be a job. You look, even that blue goes on thick. Raw Jesus, you think? Honestly, yeah. He's inside all of us. The blue goes on thick as hell too. What the fuck? What the fuck? Sorry, Jesus. I shouldn't swear in front of Jesus. Sorry. Oh, this is Mesus. It's me. I am the Lord and Savior. I am the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. There's really kind of goes around there. Around it there. Poppy, in your school in New Zealand, what were the religious teachings? Like, I know you went to like one of those like racist schools or whatever. But I am curious about how they sort of taught that stuff. Because I feel like you get in the UK, the religious teaching, like RS, like our religious studies, it's pretty fairly balanced from what I can remember, right? Obviously, it's gonna be somewhat skewed because I was a kid when it happened, but even up until 16, right? I feel like it was pretty well balanced. Like you got a good amount of everything. I never felt like you fit. It was never like you focus on Christianity or anything. It's pretty balanced. The problem in this country is the way they teach history. History, like they obviously do it as most biasly as possible, and I guess that's like every country, right? But like, I've seen things like this, like, oh, well, German kids have to learn, like, obviously this was Germany's role in everything, and we're not proud of it. Blah, blah, blah. And England is like, we're the greatest people ever. We're the saviors of the whole world, and we've never done anything wrong a single time. And anyone who says otherwise is a liar. And it's like, well, what about when England did that? That never happened. Oh, you mean the 1066, the whatever, blah, 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 this and that. It's like, no, I want to learn about Britain's involvement in like India and stuff. No, I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna go like obviously, like, or you say, oh, it's the curriculum or whatever, but like, yeah, the curriculum's made by someone. Someone chose that. You know, they teach you World War II, and everyone lived happily ever after, and Winston Churchill was the greatest guy to ever live. Didn't he never did anything wrong in his whole life? Oh, that's so crazy. And the first thing you learn at 18 is like, actually, he was a horrible guy. He committed atrocities, you know? I went so far over just now. So far over. And I don't think I can fix that because it's such a deep blue. but we'll try. This is probably going to be the worst attempt at a correction. I've got too many brushes in the water. Need some water. Something came over me. We do I to send it down. Just make it into a fold in the clothing, right? But I rush my baby. I'll be rushing like a junkie. And I need you to walk me. And my ass got too much. We're gonna go to this part, the elbow and the sleeve, I think. Listen, you gotta fuck up sometimes, right? That's what Bob Ross said. Sometimes we fuck up, sometimes we don't. Either way, we learn something, right? But it's only by fucking up you learn something? I can't remember. One of the two. Probably, what's Jasper doing now on his game? Is he still shooting brown people in the head? Is that what he's focused on? Oh, is that the end? No, I think I've already drawn the hand, so that's the end of the sleeve. He's going further. So yeah, the sleeve got, yeah. That's way deeper of a blue than I intended. I even went lighter on purpose and it's still too deep. Like, I know I wanted to do royal blue, but this came out way bluer than what I actually went for. Let's go with like a lighter blue now on like the sleeve part because it looks like it's catching some light, right? The blue has stained my brush like more than any other color. Gotta go super light with this one. I'm gonna go like way lighter, like this one here, right? Like it's as light as I can be with still being blue. That's a lot closer, I think. And then we'll do the shadows afterwards. Which I probably should have done this lighter blue over the whole body, over the blue part of the body first and then done the dark, but hindsight on that. It's 2020, isn't it, mate? So all of this and then, okay. It's gonna be absolute bitch getting the highlights on that dark blue now, isn't it? Wow. Eventually, with time, this will all come to look as intended. It does not go down that far. Fuck. It's fine. Draw the hand over the top. The hand goes over the top. I was meant to stop at this line here, and I passed it multiple times. And I think that is good reason to go get the tissue paper. We will be back in a second. Go onto this screen. Ooh, whoops, Google is showing me shit. Stop. Gonna go get that tissue paper. I'm just gonna take this mic off. Oh my goodness, hold on. Back in a moment. Ooh, my knees clicky clacky. Now, luckily for me, the bathroom is directly across the hallway from me. So, a nice short little journey. Now, I did have to move the camera when I got up, so let's readjust that to this one, so you can see that better. There we go. Tissue paper. Let's see. Oh, if I can even get this. These cheap rolls. Our Costco rolls ran out. I haven't been back in a while. So it's just these cheap rolls at the moment. Let's just get some out. I shouldn't be scraping it as bad. Because someone wasn't paying attention. Because I'm not facing the fucking screen to constantly reference shit. So I'm like trusting myself to not fuck up, and here I am fucking up. We can correct it. It's fine. I should have gone and filled one of these pens up and seen how it went. I forgot anything. I can just. Well, you know, I got a bottle of water here actually. We're gonna just fill it up from a bottle of water. See how this goes. This is going to go terribly. There is no way this goes any way but terribly. So I'm gonna have to like focus. If it's not on camera, that's your business. No, you know what? Let me be smart. Rather than, okay, because I'm a smart guy. Rather than me trying to pour this into that little thing there, what I'm going to do, reach into my drawer of crafting supplies, grab a needle. Got some needles in here for my sew and embroider and whatnot. Spain can do that. I'm gonna poke a hole in the bottle lid. Hopefully I can do that easily. Which seems a little bit harder than I thought it was gonna be. Let me get something to like hammer it into the bottle. Can I use salt? We have a glass salt thingy. I'm gonna hammer the needle through the top of the lid with that. It's not. Oh, hold on. Needle is penetrated. There we go. Perfect. We remove that. It might not be the most continuous, flow, but it will definitely. Oh, actually, no. I don't know if you can see. Oh, it is shooting out a little bit. Hold on. I've lost the location of the hole. Oh, I can hear it. It's like pissing right now. Oh, look at that. It's filling up. I'm so smart. I'm a genius. Could have saved a lot of time and effort by just, going to the bathroom. But, oh, where's the fun in that, right? I'm realizing now I actually wanted to fill up a smaller brush. Can I change? Are their heads interchangeable? I think they are. Let's see. Just got to twist these off. They're very difficult. They also twist backwards. Put this head on here. Oh my god, they twist backwards. It's so dry. Okay, we're gonna tip this up, squeeze it a little bit, let that water run into the tip. I think I can see it going down in there. Give it a few more squeezes. Doesn't feel wet. Is it supposed to? It doesn't feel like it's. Maybe I should dip it in some water anyway, just to actually get the tip wet. We're gonna go over that dark blue. I don't think it's dry yet though, is it? We'll go over the dark red. We'll go over the We'll go over the light blue at the bottom here. Try and erase that. So I'm just gonna go over it in white and see what the fuck is that noise. See how ooh, okay, it seems to be doing its job. Well, the white isn't really going to erase it, is it? How many layers of white would I need to get rid of this? Although, it does require you to keep the pen like face downwards, which is kind of annoying. It's not ideal, but it gets a certain amount of it done. Maybe it's better if, like, for stuff you're doing on a table. Oh, I can see the water pumping actually. Hold on. Oh, okay. It's like pumping, actively pumping out of the. You have to give it a little bit of a squeeze, but it does actually come out. There we go. Look at that. You can barely tell it's there. At least I'll know now, just to. You can barely tell it's there. Yikes. Let me acknowledge that on the stream. It does mean that your paint is insanely wet all the time, which is a little bit annoying. My main issue has been so far, I'm worried about painting the hands. Like, I can kind of draw hands if I'm given the time to do it, but it has been a worry for me. It self-cleans when you squeeze it. That's so good. Let's get this wrist down a bit lower on the left-hand side. See how it's like? That's pretty cool. See how this goes. This applies. Now here, his wrist is the cloth is cut off at the table as well. Definitely got a lot more hydration than the regular brushes. This is good. Keeps the colour lasting longer. That's the point though, really, isn't it? I do also have paint pens, like the ones that's just like actual paint in the pens and shit. And I have like little canvases that I like drawing stuff on. But the paint seems to fade in those from those ones. I'll have to get one in a bit. It like fades. Like, the color like leaches into the canvas, and I thought maybe it was like the canvases I was using. But then like when I use it with anything else, even like watercolors, it doesn't leach at all. So I don't know what's up with those paint pens, but they're just like cheap knockoff ones. They're not like the real ones, so I guess that's to be expected, right? Now this is the part I want to test out, right? We're gonna see, and we're gonna watch as the color drains. Look at that. It's taking quite a bit because it's red, obviously, but look at that. Okay, this is actually quite a lot of water. Okay, it's a lot more than I thought it was gonna be. I thought we would. I guess the red may have stained it more. I'll give it a little dip. Look at that. That's pretty good. I do now have a lot of red water in that tray there, though, so I need to get rid of that. Well, luckily, someone went and got toilet paper. Just dip that and get rid of that. Good boy. Let's see if I can dry up some of that dark blue paint on there. It's way too dark. It's like way too dark. And then see if we can go over that in the light blue. It's all about learning, right? It's all about trying these things out, making mistakes, and then coming back and learning and trying again. We got a bit off of that. We got a bit off. I'm going to use this pen again because I kind of like certain parts about it. I'm going to try that a bit more. Let me lower the there we go, for reference. Oh, I put that in my mouth. I put it in my mouth. I put the pen in my mouth and had paint on it. Ugh. Whoopsies. But again, we're learning lessons, aren't we, guys? We're learning lessons. Let's get it. It's mainly around this band here. Oh, you know what? Look at that. That looks lovely. That does. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is wonderful. That is, I think that's quite beautiful. Little bit of residual paint in there. Oh, it looks great. I love that. Much better. It's all about just getting these blocks in of colour, and then, you know, later on we come back and we, you know. And then we make it thinner here. Give it a band and then make it thinner, right? Well, it's bringing the green out from underneath again, but that's fine. We'll get that sorted. I forgot I'm meant to be speaking. I've run out of things to say, I guess. There's nothing left in this world for me to speak about. Actually, there are things I definitely want to speak about, but I shouldn't, so... Or should I? I don't know. Should I? Ooh, should I? Nah, I shouldn't. That'd be disrespectful. Only disrespect people that deserve disrespecting, you know? That's the best way about it, I think. Because I feel like what I want to say it would be disrespectful, but not to a person that deserves disrespect, so. Despite me really wanting to. I'll be a good boy and I won't say a word. Way with that days on me. Oh, wrong paint. Oh, fuck, I'm dipping in the wrong colours now. Shit. I was just sitting like way too close, I think. I'll blend all these blues together, yeah. might have to go back to the regular brush because this one is not doing it for me like on these regular strokes. I feel like this is like, these things are very specific use cases, and I think maybe I've run the usage on these because I don't think I'm a fan of these massively. Like what the problem they seek to solve is one that I don't really have a true issue with, so I think I'm gonna leave it. And we'll stick with the regular brushes. Makes more sense, I think, in this case. I mean, that green's still peeking through, but we can do that. We can deal with that when need be. When needs be. When need be. When needs 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 be. In the beginning. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess, but I do kind of want it to be perfect, so it should be perfect, I think. Anything I do should be perfect. If it's not perfect, why are you bothering? That's such a smart man to think. If it's not perfect, when needs be, yeah. Are you gonna change the food and drinks on the table? You think I should? What would I change it to? Do you think? I'm welcome. I'm more than happy to accept suggestions. Like to modern food, or do I just make them all the boo-boos? I make all the food the food foods. Me and Alakai. Okay, yeah, okay. You know what? Yeah, you and Alakai will both get a monster each. That's when he's pick and mix. Oh my goodness, he's so demanding, even though he's not here. What do I get? Like an orange juice? Give Jay some custard creams, I guess. Custard cream you down. This green is just really resilient. It just wants to keep peeking through. I gotta let it dry. That's why I'm not letting it dry before I go with the next layer. Right, you and Alakai will get your monsters. Maybe if you're nice to me, I'll give you a pack of cigs as well. We'll see how I feel. If I'm feeling nice, if I'm feeling generous, we'll give you a pack of ciggies. But I get to pick which brand. I'll give you ones that I know you don't like. The detail that comes through on camera is so little. I'm gonna lean the camera in, maybe. It's like, it looks way more detailed in person, which is kind of crazy. Need to let the blue dry. Need to move on to the red. Like, I know it's because I got a cheap camera and everything, so like I'm not surprised it's not picking up on a lot. But like, fucking hell. There is no like lighter red than what I've already got on there. So I guess we kind of need to go a bit darker then, I guess, and use the lightest as, you know. Where's the darkest spots of like the armpit and shit, right? That's like the darkest spots of red. like obviously like the folds in the clothing. This is the third darkest red. Also the second darkest red, sorry. Third lightest, I meant to say. Just to give like the arms their natural positioning, and then like some streaks for like where it tugs under the body. I'm touching the blue, hold on. I don't realize how I just like looked back over the stream. I don't realize how much of my head was in frame. It's a very sad realization I've had recently that I'm gonna have to go back to having a shit job, like terrible hours and terrible pay and like just like bad management. Just not fun. Not fun at all. Not something that I thought would be back to so soon. It's driving me a bit crazy, as I'm sure you can tell. But I don't really have much of a choice. So. And had I been aware of it a bit sooner, I maybe could have avoided it, or started a bit sooner doing other shit stuff. But not everyone is so kind to give you real warnings before these things happen. So they just kind of shit on you, and they expect you to just wipe it off yourself, which is great for people's mental health, I guess. God forbid I'd been in any of my previous financial situations where it had happened. That would have been the end for me. Let's see if we can wipe this collar up without blotching anything. Don't want to apply too much pressure. There you go. I'm happy with that. Hey, you live and you get shot on. As I said before, you have to wipe it up yourself. That collar is... Oh, fuck! I moved my bun. Ah! It's fine. It's fine. Getting too pissed off at things that don't matter. The collar doesn't go that high up on the neck. Fuck! God, I'm not paying attention because I'm not looking at the screen. These are things that we can fix, so I won't get too mad. If it's something that can be fixed with a stroke of a brush, do not allow it to make me angry. Is the rule we will live by. That being said, I will kill someone if I have to. This is coming out a lot better than I expected. Quite happy with this. I'm quite happy indeed. Despite my reaction a moment ago. He does have a little thing on his neck there, doesn't he? I think there are no religious people watching Twitch. Or at least not the art section of the Twitch. Probably busy watching Los Pollos TV. Barely if I can see that on camera, I love it. See if I can get it thicker. I think I can. Just so it sticks a bit more. It doesn't drip because it looks like it's about to drip. Yeah, it was like fully came off the fucking canvas, didn't even stick at all. Thank God I removed it in time. I might even need to go lighter, honestly, just to really have it stand out. Yeah. Tom would love this. I think Tom's on this. Is Tom on this? Tom would be this way, but I guess not. Maybe we can switch. To be honest, we can probably switch Tom out. Switch out. I think that makes more sense. Have this be Tom, right? I think it makes way more sense if that's Tom. There you go. Look at that. Look how easy of a solve that was. Post this like a year from now, so I was like, hey, what the fuck? Somehow back to being religious. I don't know. Someone tell Alika to put this on. Put this on the TV. Make your friends watch. This is coming out way better than I thought. I'm actually very happy with this. Again, you can't. It looks so blocky on camera. I want to see if I can get the camera closer and make it look nicer. Hold on. Take it off the tripod. It looks so much nicer than it does on camera. Oh, I love the cable. The cable is not a long cable. It still looks really okay. Obviously, on the left hand side, you can still see like the line through the arm where it like gets lighter and shit. Again, the camera is exacerbating that quite a lot. It does not look like that in real life. It still looks a lot blockier. Actually, it looks fucking dog shit on the camera. Holy shit, it looks so bad on the camera. Oh my god. It must be the lighting, right? It must be my fucking lighting in here. Because there's no other way it looks that bad on camera. That's crazy. Does need a bit more light details, I think, but still. It does not look like that on camera. That's in real life, sorry. I need this red to be a little thin. Happy. I'm becoming increasingly more happy. Not in general, my situation still kind of stinks, but I want to get some more of that light blue on the body. Not the super light one, the one in between that and the light. Get like the side of the brush. Yes. Just like very little detail. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yes. 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 This is what I wanted. This is exactly what I want. I can hear him shouting outside. I'm streaming! Every time, even though I told you beforehand. And then we get the super light blow. Still streaming. Just like I'll dab a bit off of that. I can get this toilet to rip. Rips every time in my hand. I'm trying to wipe my ass, but I don't want to rip on purpose. Whoops. Whoopsies. Still, you can't see on stream. Still can't see on stream. I love that. Actually, I can. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. You do need a bit of dark detail on the sleeve though. This is where it gets risky, because this is just straight up black paint. And then I wanna. Oh god, okay, hold on. Yeah, yeah. Okay, we paint the detail and then we blot it out so that it. Yes, okay, yes. Perfect. Perfect. Again. Again. Wow. Yes. 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 Absolutely wonderful effect, which again you cannot see on stream. I love it. What a wonderful fucking thing. It must be the lighting in here, I'm guessing. I don't know. Bit of that there, a bit of there. You know what? Even these can stay in there, I think. Okay. And one last little streak down. Shit. That was a tough one. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. I want to get a bit of shoulder separation, elbow, armpit separation here. But that will blot out. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The color match in person is way, like, it's not perfect. It's definitely darker than the picture, but it's way closer than on stream. So just keep that in mind. We are then going to finish it with a band of light material at the top. Let's get that nice and wet. Get thicker down here at the bottom, and we'll add in the detail on that afterwards. Oh shit, that went way too through. That went straight through to the fucking green, holy shit. Let's fill that in. Bit too much pressure I applied on there, I think. I'm gonna let that dry fully, I think, before we do anything else. Oh yeah, let that dry fully. I want to get that arm filled in. That like line through the arm where it like gets like super light. It's very obvious. But I like the details that I have on the arm right now. I'm gonna have to fill it in, so. Should have done a darker coat underneath, that's on me. I'm not doing that. Do that when we paint everything else. I think that's why I wanted to do the background first and then fill everything in over top, because like the white just peeks through so much on everything. Like it looks so bright on the stream. It's like it's still bright like in person, but it's like so much like more obvious on the stream because that white is peeking through. Hopefully this can fill it in. Just add those details back afterwards. Okay. It's still there. But I can work with it. Why is it so dark on stream? The colours are way dark. It's so bright in this room. The colours are way, I think it's maybe because of the webcam, but the colours are so much darker on stream. It's crazy. Do I work on my head next? I can mix up like some skin colors from this. Let's even get like a neck color going. We'll do I guess a lighter base would make sense, right? And then we move it up to the darker tones and stuff in the shadows. Because there's like a peachy skin tone that I'll need like on the underneath. I'm just hoping it'll peek through enough. We'll see. Just like up around the neck and the chin and stuff. Just get a good amount of that in there. Really get like a nice coat underneath. Maybe you have to do multiple coats of this, to be honest. Just to get the right undertones. Undertale. God, I haven't had anyone reference Undertale in so long. Oh my god, I need to get a better sitting position. I need to get like my crotch in the... Ooh. Did I bump the camera? I did. That green is going to come through from quite a bit. I have to like really go over this. Oh, it's gone dark outside. Fucking hell, I didn't even realise. I'm also bumping the canvas quite a lot. Try my best, but I keep bumping it. Poppy, you still here? Or is Jasper's boy game taking up all your mental bandwidth? I imagine you're close to playing Mario Kart while your cat sits there with you. For that colouring again, but I am playing Mario. See, I know what you. Bello. If I do this again on stream, I'll try and get a better setup so I can actually actively watch chat. And also like the actual screen with the picture on, so that I'm not like constantly turning my fucking neck. It's a good base layer, I think. You're always playing Mario. How do you still have Mario to play? Have you not played all of Mario? Okay, that's the first layer on. It's quite wet, so I have to let that absorb through. Do I move on to the... I guess I do the face as well, right? Makes sense. It's going to need the same base tone, so... feels a shame to cover up the view from outside, but I really like doing that part as well. It's probably the part I'm really enjoying, but they should hang this in a museum when I'm done. Actually, I'll go in my bedroom. I've already got a spot for it. I've had to save that for like 2 years or a year and a half. I don't know. Yeah, year and a half at this point. Or a year. No, it can't be a year and a half, can it? It has to be a year. I got a canvas. I got a canvas less than a year ago, so yeah. I should go over with a pencil and change the hair. But then I feel like keeping it the old way could also work because it's more Jesus-like, right? Poppy, put down Mario for a second. And tell me, do I do my hair as it currently is? Or as it was when I was like at work at Odeon? Like with the bandana and everything. Also, I think if I do it as it was, I'll do it without the bandana. Which I think makes more sense. Just like time, I don't know. It will age it less if there's like no bandana. It doesn't mean I have to do a lot of detail. Okay. It's gonna need a while to dry. Oh, my paint's almost full. I should be going for 2 hours. Do it as it is now. Yeah? Okay, I'll have to go over with a pencil then. I don't know if it will erase without pulling the colour out. Let me see. Well, it does erase. Pencil, the old pencil markings erase really easily. Holy shit. It's like I'm barely touching it. I'm bald. Like Pink Panther, I'm bald now. Oh, it came up easy because it pulled the paint up onto the eraser. That's why. Oopsies. What's my hair look like? Right. I can't bother with my headband frame. Oh. I'm hearing noises behind me that are scaring me. Okay, let's like put the paint down. That's my hair. So like, not that tall, but it comes out kind of fun. Like a saint with like the traditional thing of a halo, maybe a bit higher. Getting the curl pattern in is going to be interesting. I feel like my ears are mostly visible. So we'll do like the ears like here. We'll just do he's like off to the side, so we only have the one ear visible anyway. I guess then the hair should be more angled, like more of it showing on one side than the other. Shouldn't be equal on both sides. guess if I'm also facing, it'll be facing downwards, it'll be more of my top of my head showing. So a bit higher as well. Something like that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, we'll paint it in there. Why not? We'll start like a brown underneath, and black on top. So we'll go with this brown here, I think. Go with like a super light brown, or at least like the lightest brown I have available. That'll give it some depth, I guess. You can hear the old man singing. I used to say to people in school who'd be like, there's no such thing as black hair, it's just really, 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 really dark brown. The fuck, you just shut up. You just actually stop talking. It's like, what are you fucking chatting? Absolute nonsense. Shut the fuck up. You don't actually have black hair, that doesn't exist. Shut up. Yes, it does. Just saying things. There's the same people that used to like come in and like watch like the newest episode of The Big Bang Theory and just repeat whatever they said on that episode. And it's like, oh, I don't care. You're a fucking loser. Do I do my hairline in now? So my hair doesn't like stick behind my head, right? It's like goes very much in front of my forehead and shit. Wait, let me like feel where my hairline goes on my head. There's like quite a gap there between the ear and the actual sort of. We'll angle it to the side like down to like. I want it to like be too angled. Like look like I've got a fucked up hairline. If I don't get the face right. The brown looks good there underneath. Okay, we'll fill that in with some black in a minute. Just gonna fill in the spot where the ear goes. Ah, my ears burn. That's gonna drip. That's gonna drip. That's gonna drip. But my head isn't tilted enough. Jesus is like quite tilted head. I think the head is like way too straight. I've done it way too straight. But who says I need to be tilting my head down, right? Me, I do. I say that because I need to be. Fuck. It's like, but he's rounded so much more. Maybe if I round it a bit more. It's like down here. Again, the face isn't in to like suggest that it's tilting. So like, I guess I'm not getting worried at the moment about too much. But, you know. I feel like I just drew. I mean, I think I just drew the neck too. I drew the neck way too straight. I should have been like, I should have over exaggerated the tilt in the body. Don't know how I missed that, but it is what it is, I guess. That's way too sharp of an angle on my hairline as well. We'll fix it. We'll fix it eventually. When we get there, we get there. And when we do what we do, we do it. Now we get some black in there. Don't know if that brown is still too wet or not, but we're about to find out. It doesn't like just overtake it though, does it? I kind of want that brown to peek through, like it's the light coming through and shit, you know. I should let the brown dry. That's on me. I should have let it dry all the way. Fuck. Okay, that's on me. Okay, we're gonna go back in and fill that brown in so it can dry. And then we'll come back to that when it's done. I'm gonna blow on the face till it dries and then like do a sketch of the face, right? How's that look? I can draw something out now. I think I need it into like looking down. So the eyes are gonna be. I did seem to very. Ooh, I managed to cover up the lines I had on the face before. Scratch some of the paint away and see if we can. So like there, just do across the whole thing. Go down to about here. Where's my mouth is the question. Bit too short. Maybe my head look like I got a little tiny head. I got a big head. It's like down here. Eyes could be a bit lower, I guess, but like I said, the hair's coming out, so. I have big eyes, I don't know. That's pretty good. Yeah. I'm happy with the placement of that. Yeah. You can see that on stream, but yeah. I'm pretty happy. Ooh, I've kicked something again. Oh, I need to stretch my leg out. Ooh, yeah. Might not look like me, but you know. I can sit back for a minute and just, oh, my legs. Stretch them. Let's check my phone, see who's messaged me. Oh, no one. Interesting. Not a single person messaged. Interesting. Ooh-wee. Just checking my email real quick. Nothing, no one's emailed me. Check my Twitter. Ooh, 10 notifications, and they are people liking my retweets and bots. Okay. And nothing else. Great. Okay. TikTok notifications? 0. Oh no, wait, 2. someone liked the post that I reposted. Okay. No other notifications to check. What a sad. The sleeve needs to come. The sleeve needs to come over more. I think. I need to adjust the sleeve to come over way more. I want to work on the hands, but I'm scared. Oh, my neck. There we go. Nice little crack in there. Whew, I got fully encompassed in looking at people shitting on Ben Shapiro for like 10 seconds there. My hands are tired already. How do people do this? How do people do this? How do people paint? This shit is mad tiring. I've only been going for 2.5 hours. Do I attempt the hands? I don't know. I'm scared. Like, I know I can do hands, but it takes me like a fucking billion years to try and over and over and over again. So I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know. Do it. Do the hands. Want me to do the hands? Can you come and do it for me? Can you come and draw the hands on for me? Then I'll paint over them. So I keep bumping my fucking lapel mic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you could. What's Jasper doing right now? Let me bring up Jasper's stream on my phone and see what he's doing.
They spawned in front of my eyes.
Right, he's complaining. All you do is complain. Oh my god. So I just put in his chat real quick. Still playing Ghost Game. Yeah, I'm chatting shit in his chat real quick. Let's see what he says.
All I do is complain. Oh my god. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just amazed at 2 men disappearing right in front of my eyes. I don't think I can even kill this guy.
Well, he's like complaining to me.
Detect dead people?
Okay, let's close that. Shall I smack on another sweet? We have, let's see what flavors we have now, alright? We've already had cherry one, so we'll leave cherry out. We have what turned out to be, still looks so strange to me, raspberry, which is green for some reason. What I thought was going to be orange when I had it, so it wasn't, it was something else, maybe grapefruit, I don't know. I guess the yellow rind, but I don't know. And then what I've come to decide is possibly either, so there's 3 options here. There's either mango, peach, because obviously the outside colour, or it's a mix between a peach and a bean. Because that's what it looks like up close. It looks like a peach and a bean. So I think we're gonna try that one. So we mango, peach, or bean. Let's find out. It's like a bean boozled. When I get fucking blueberry blast and my homeboy gets dog shit and crack cocaine. Right, let me smack it on this sweet for a little bit again. When I tell you, there is no flavour to this at all. Maybe I'll go keep going for a little bit. Hold on. Because the cherry one had like from the get go, it was so strong. This, let's do some ASMR going. Okay, I'm getting something. Exactly. Yeah, you're right. It is Jesus Christ. Yep, you're right. I'm getting something, but it's just kind of sweet. There's nothing to it other than just like sweetness. So maybe it's like a sweet bean flavor. You know them sweet beans? You like sweet beans? You want to see my sweet beans? Stop stalling. Oh, you want me to do the hands? I guess. Guess what, everyone likes sweet beans. Kind of obliterated what you got. It's got like holes going through it. Oh, the camera just wanted to focus. Oh, it was almost focusing. Hold on. Okay, hands. So his hand. Let's get a nice good zoom in on that. As you can see, they're very clear details in this photo. Is it clear in the other one? No, this is quite pixelated. Well, we understand how a hand works, so we know he's sort of, you know? Like, teach me how to draw a hand, Poppy. You're a drawerist. This is like the bottom line, I think, here. Maybe a bit here. Maybe even further forward, actually. Yeah, I think further forward than that. Here. Yeah. Okay. So. Now, practically, right? Jesus was, because of the time, going to be a small fella. I'm not a small fella. I'm a stool smeller. So I'm going to do my hands bigger than his because they're not going to be like the same proportion as his, right? I think it's a little weird if they're too small. I haven't changed the body, so I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't know. The hands come up to like, oh, actually, no, these are going to be massive now. But they do come up past here. They come up past like the height of the table. They're going to be massive if I do them down here. the top of the hand is like here, up past the line of the table, right? And it stretches out to like. Actually, I made this too big, I think. No. You can make like that. And the hand stretches, because look, there's a bit of distance where the wrist is, right? Let's say this is the wrist. That's where the white stops, and the wrist there. That's where the wrist goes to. And the hand comes up here. And fills this space here. Outward to here. Again, not too big. And then out this way. And out this way. You can just like draw like a weird looking thing and fill it in. Like this much space is what we're taking up. It looks like small now. One way looks small, the other way looks too big. I don't know what to say. This much area, I think. In proportion to the body. Yeah. So then that would be this here. The thumb out here. Fingers out to here. That looks so fucked up. That looks so fucked up. I don't even want to show you it. He looks so messed up right now. Like, I guess like a whole trust the process thing, but fuck me. Fuck me. Let's raise the thumb a bit, I think. Raise the thumb to about here. Like it's just so far off. Yeah, that makes more sense. Because then this would be like that. Christ alive. That looks horrendous. Poppy, can you come and fix this for me? If you do, I'll let you come. I'll let you play with my Legos. Oh, I farted and got a headache. I got so many Lego in the room. In the womb. I got so much Lego in the womb. I'll let you play with my Lego Millennium Falcon. And my AT-ATs that like fell apart and I haven't really put them back together, so like missing half the parts, so they're like sitting in a box. The AT-ATs are on the shelf, but there's like a bunch of their parts that like came off because my dad was an idiot. And they're like sitting in a box waiting to be put back onto the main bit. I'm just too lazy. You know what? We're not going to draw the hand. I'm not going to draw the hand beforehand. That's cheating. They didn't have pencils back in the 1500s. They did, but you know, shut up. We're going to just paint it as we see it. It's going to come out perfectly. But I do also kind of want dinner now. I do want dinner now. Oh. And the paints do need to dry. Poppy, I'm gonna propose an idea to you. I'm gonna propose to you. You can have me paint this for another hour, or I go away, I make dinner, and then I come back and play GTA 4 and or Fortnite with you. Well, you can play Fortnite. I'm sure you took your Switch with you. And like Jasper would be like, "Ooh, Fortnite." So you know he'll do it. What do you say, Popisha? Conbop 19. Yee Fortnite? Okay, good, because my hands are tired. I don't know how people paint for this long. My hands are so tired. See, Bob Ross had the right idea. Just get in, get out. real quick. Put in a 22-minute episode, leave. This is progress, though. Compare it to where it was at the beginning of the stream, right? Jesus or me wasn't coloured in. The door frame wasn't coloured in. There's a bunch of blending that need to be done. That is progress. Skin will need another layer, although it has the skin colour has come out pretty good. You can still see some of the background peeking through. You can see like where it changes shade a bit. That also needs another layer, but progress-wise, it's the most I've done in months. Other than this big block here. Well, I could draw this. I don't really want to do that. Since I can draw the fucking squares on, but that feels like a lot of work. And my ruler fell down behind my desk, and I can't bother to get it out right now. But like, I'm gonna post I'll send you a picture of this, right? That's what said Fortnite. Okay. Did he say Fortnite after dinner? Specifically after dinner, because I do want something to eat. I'll send you a picture of this closer up, because the actual texture that I've managed to get on the clothing just does not show up on this camera. This camera, like, to be fair, this camera is fucking dog shit. It was like so cheap on Amazon when I bought it years ago, so like I can't be like surprised. It's caused me more problems in the long run than it has anything else, but like it looks so much better without like in real life. I'm gonna wait till you confirm that you said to Jasper after dinner, and then I'll go and have something to eat. What happens like this, right? That's the mark that a true artist has been here. They put their pencil eraser side down. I don't fucking know, I'm just saying shit. But to be fair, I'm very happy with my progress today. Let me roll my chair back to the computer. Oh, I'm not a real artist. It didn't stand up. Let's go back to this one. Yeah, so let's review this again. We have Jasper, Bald, Poppy, Bitchy, Alakai, complaining, Tom, sticking their nose in something, Leo, you never met Leo, in the background, Jay, reacting, me, fucking Christ mocking all of you, Donnie chatting shit, trying to make a joke, so I'm like, Nia not involved, and Marvin and Dion just watching from the side, having a great time. Look how he's leaning over that table. He's loving it. Let's put it back onto this one. Get rid of this for now. Ooh. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. That's where we are. Let me pull this tape off. I've been curious. I've had this tape on there for so long. Like how I put the little paper tabs on there so I'd have something to grab onto. It was so smart. So smart. The smartest guy in the whole world. If that wants to come off. I did use painter's tape. Look how brilliant of a line that is. Oh my god. I might just do painter's tape for each row and then have all the little squares. That does sound like a lot of work. But then again, it would save me so much other kind of effort and less fuck ups and shit. Look at this. Look how clean that is. You don't get lines like these anywhere else. Tell you that right now. Put me back in time, and I'll do the Sistine Chapel with 3 rolls of painter's tape and a week's worth of holiday. Okay, it seems to have leaked through here a bit. That's a bit annoying, but that's to be expected. It is watercolors, so it has like dripped down through the canvas. But like, look how crisp that line is. I'm pretty proud of that. To be fair, I could like just paint this one block color. Don't want to do that now, that's the question. Poppy never replied, so I'm going to kill myself. a light, the light grey, just block down to here, light grey. Because that would give me a better cut, like, surface to paint on, rather than having the white peek through like I did earlier. But I haven't got. This is the biggest brush I have, like, in my brush set. 1 second, let me like loosen these bristles up. It would be like, that's the stroke size for them, and it's like watercolor, so it's gonna take like fucking forever. Like you imagine I'm doing one stroke and that's what I've produced. Like that's the strokes worth. Oh, that'd be a great. Oh my god, that's my name. That's my new name, Strokesworth. Hell yeah. Maybe that's next stream. Next stream is just filling these two blocks either side, just so there's a lot less white space that looks like it's just not been done. You know, I've been talking for like 20 minutes now. And when that happens, I like to just go ahead and smack this really big red button on my desk.